Hello, welcome today to another video where today we'll be exploring a new life of sorts. We'll be playing as a Merling inside of Minecraft. As I've been going through and experimenting with certain mods, I like the idea of actually being able to explore Minecraft and all of its wonders, but as a different way of doing it. Now, the goals usually are to beat the Ender Dragon, or in the case of my Minecraft world, where I'm actually playing Cobblemon, aka Cobble Journeys, is to actually be able to complete the Pokedex and be able to build ourselves a region. Now today, we're going through an entire playthrough of Minecraft here to an extent. We're here to explore the different aspects of mods and see exactly how far we can actually go with some of the new Minecraft features that I haven't explored all of them, and just deadering your fish, and also using certain things such as new terrain generation and simplicity mods to be able to make certain things better, so we can actually explore and see how the world could be with different ideas. In the instance here, we are actually playing as a Merling. We have Guild, we can see underwater, whatnot. We've also got, if I can remember the key binding, levels. As we are actively a Merling, we have the LevelZ mod installed. Now, we don't exactly have too much installed for this, but we do have a little bit. So, without further ado, let's get started. Today, our current goal is to be able to play Minecraft is not so much to beat the Ender Dragon, unlike what so many people have done before. Today, our goals are very simple. We have 3 goals. First, is to be able to traverse and be able to beat an ocean monument. That is going to be a great feat in its own, since we're not really going to be using enchantments that much, because I'm not going to be worrying about that. Secondly, we are going to be actively building ourselves an aquatic castle, because we are actively royalty in this world, because we're the only ones here. So, that's what we need to do. We need to build ourselves an aquatic castle to be able to call home. And lastly, is to be able to have a diamond-tipped golden crown that we'll be able to call our own for us to be the king of the sea. Okay. Okay. Pause the game there. I found what I was looking for. Something I'm technically not ready for. But here goes nothing, I guess. We have guardians we need to destroy. We need to get the trident inside because it's one of our goals is to actually have the trident as a main weapon. But we can't do that until we actively get in there, so yeah. Lovely. Okay, so now we are here. This has pretty much nothing we need. We're going, oh, have a bed. So if we die here, we gotta start all over. Take a screenshot of that real quick. This is from another mod that I have, which lets me be able to have better sea temples, basically. Well, ocean monument, sorry, as it's called. And if I rise up above the water, you can see a little bit more, but it's pretty big. This is the entry, right over here. Guardians are a pain to deal with. I don't think we can actually get... No, we can't. Just... Anyway. There's shards from another mod I have, which actually grants us the trident if we can actually get them. Nothing. Okay, so this is something I'll be dismantling a lot of. Those shards are going to be a pain in the butt. I'll need to decide where I'm going to be putting my castle, which is another thing now that I know where this is. So, sorry, this. It's kind of hard to just shake something to point with the Battle Combat mod that I have. Okay. And I've never seen this biome in this mod before, so this is new to me. I have instant health. So now we have this. There's drowned everywhere. Great. And hopefully some form of treasure that we can actually use. Where are you? I hear Trident. Hello? No idea. So yeah, is there any... Okay, you came from this direction. It's you. Well, we took less damage than what I thought I was going to. And you're dead. Okay, so now that we're here, we have a few goals still to be able to complete. We need to get a hold of our crown. We're not going to be worthy of it until we actually can get a hold of our trident and beat the ocean monument. At least in my mind, that's exactly how this is working, though it's technically not. Projectile protection, not going to help too good. We have instant health. We don't have room. I can get rid of you. We have ourselves an axolotl friend, which is nice. Don't need iron. Don't need copper. Look at the C3. Not too good of an option, but not too bad. Let's keep you just in case. Okay, if you're gonna be stuck there, I'm just gonna ignore you. Curse of vanishing. No. And another apple. Now we could just pick up one of these, but I feel that we should actively work towards having it ourselves. We should enchant it ourselves. It's all just a process. And one more block, right? Okay. Anything else? These go up a lot. Okay, so he's head out there. So there's nothing else here? No. Weird, okay. So, I've got to prepare. One of the things I gotta do is I gotta get a lot of levels. I need to get enchantments. Hey. Come on. So I do have sharpness 4 here. I don't know, maybe I'll be able to defeat the ocean monument. He's a little bit this way, right? It was like 3 hits for one of the guardians. I don't know, maybe. The Elder Guardians have so much more health. I don't have enough health myself. Okay, with a bunch more grinding, I was able to actually acquire a lot of levels. 16 points to be specific. So, here we are, now still in the ocean. It's not too surprising, since it's about fish. So, with this, I think I'm about ready to actually go about trying to go through the ocean monument. That's gonna be hard. Now, I did get 2 Tridents to drop. Now, that wasn't intentional, but it happened. So, let's finish making some preparation before we actually, like, getting rid of some of our junk. We don't really need enchanting at this point, since it's not exactly the point of what we're doing. See, shovel, yeah. One thing we do need is, though we don't need it, we want it. See, we need 2 iron to be spent so we can make a smithing table. Now, I haven't done too much with this kind of update to begin with. Let's see, we need you, and what do we have? No. Let's toss you. I don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. I need you. There we go. So, let's see. We have gold. Because I want gold for this. Let's see. Yes. 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 Okay. Now we can re-equip real quick so we don't die. We need the gold and the smithing template back. Oh, there you are. Growl to you too then. And might as well get you as well. So, I'm going to quickly craft a diamond sword because as you've seen I did acquire an unnecessary amount of diamonds. I don't know why there's so many spawning throughout here, but I think it just might be Terralith. Haven't ever experimented with it, so here we are. Toss you aside. Yes, yes. What else? I can get rid of you. Don't need you. I need a grindstone. I don't have the recipe. Oh, I'll just use you then. XP, who cares? If I do the other way, then what? That's lower cost. Oh well. Okay then. Well, I'll cut to that then. And we'll be there ready to face off against the Elder Guardians. Okay, with us being here, let's actively level up our character real quick and then proceed to go into the ocean monument. It's taken a while to get here, but it is a journey I'm glad to have actually went through. Now we do need to get a lot more health. Now we're up to what a player should have natively. Guardians are fast to an extent. Let's increase our speed a little bit. 2 more points should do. Let's do our attack damage by 3, and our armor by 3. This is about as good as we can get. We don't have anything else specifically for our character. We should have done archery damage, thinking about it. You ever tried it with loyalty? Damn. Think about that. Well, Axolotl, stay safe. There's a bunch of baddies here that want to have us for dinner. You're apparently tasty. Either way, right over here, where was it? Over here? Yes, over here. Is the ocean monument. So, goal! Enter in here. Stomp some Elder Guardian butt, so we can then start mining this place out for our current resource we require for our base, aka our aquatic castle. Afterwards, we can actually just leave and we can check this off of our list of goals. So let's quickly just dive straight in. We're going to get the effect either way. Yeah, where are you? I went the hard way. This is the hard place. Where are you? I'm glad I'm a fish. Mining fatigue. 4 minutes. But 5 minutes. Pain. Where are you? With this, it took me about 20 to 30 minutes, no, about 30 minutes to be able to actually find the Elder Guardians, because apparently making it to where the Ocean Monument's bigger and more well pronounced as an actual building, it does make it a lot more difficult to be able to actually find Guardians. But beyond that, it was also very difficult not actually using enchantments while trying to face them. I did not realize how powerful they truly were, since usually whenever I go against them, I actually use enchantments. Typically a Trident, because I played mostly on Bedrock for the longest time. But now on Java still, I'm still learning a couple of things, including the fact that apparently Guardians and Elder Guardians do so much damage. It is unreal. So, apparently that's a big problem, and thankfully playing as a Merling lets me be able to breathe underwater, otherwise I would not have survived this at all. Okay, so I just got finished actually doing a lot of mining, and the color a little weird there. I got done with a lot of mining, and I say a lot of mining, I mean with no enchanted tools. This took me about 3 days. I wish I was joking. The number of guardians I've had to defeat for this is insane. As you can see, I have ruined one side entirely. Found some gold there I didn't expect. But I ruined one side entirely of this entire ocean monument, just to be able to fuel my desires of having the appropriate amount of prismarine to be able to build a castle. Because, you know, that's like my last part of my goals here, is to build myself an aquatic castle where I can actually enjoy. I built multiple pickaxes in one row. So, we have our diamonds here, which we still have somewhere here. So we need to be able to start moving these over to an appropriate area. Now, if I back up a little bit so I don't get targeted for an attack, hopefully. I'm going to stay here. Alright, my inventory. I have a screenshot, if I remember correctly. You're going to see me moving around as I'm going over my file manager, finding my appropriate screenshots. Let's see, screenshots. Was this it? Yes, actually, this was it. Okay. We're not overly too, well, we are very far away. In comparison, we are actually going what looks to be, I'm being attacked. Hello? No, you don't. Die. This is one of the reasons why it took me so long. Enchantments would be nice, but then we have these guys who want to get involved, and then of course the sea lanterns. Pain. Just pain. So as I was trying to say, I'm going to have to go to roughly 841 by negative 1712. Oh my god, trying to take all this stuff back there is going to be a pain. But for now, let's see what we can do. We can empty our inventory of pretty much everything. We will come back for these later, I promise. So for now, we can actively start emptying chests. See, start off with something which has the least. You have the least. Okay. We're going to quickly take these. So hopefully we can actually break one of these chests and stop it. Rude. I don't know why this is a bug. No. Give me my pickaxe back. See, we need a spot empty, 2 spots empty, as we need to have an axe, which I forgot about. Well, okay, let's quickly get these kind of moved over. Seriously? Oh boy. Okay. Let's take you up, and you. Okay. Well, I'll get all these over to our appropriate area, and I will see you then. Okay, so I didn't think about it at the time, but I got everything moved over fairly easily. But I didn't realize exactly how close the time period I was actually making this place, or choosing this place to be, towards the ocean monument. And these guys are annoying. Okay, so all this area is going to mostly be cleared off initially, as I'm going to have to actively try to get it to be a little bit more fluent, though I'm going to be removing most of the grass, sadly. It's going to be annoying. There's a bunch of sand I'm going to have to probably terraform the holes I got to fill. Oh well, there's a lot of work. I'm not afraid of work, but we were actually going to start building this castle and actively bringing this entire final goal to a close, as it has been way too long. Way too long. So, without further ado, I'm going to clear out my inventory a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and start building, because that's what I need and want to do. So, let's see how well this project actually comes to a close, shall we? Okay, so I have been doing a lot of building, as is kind of obvious. Now, there's no interior overlay, I mean, I have a couple of entryways, and I haven't even finished up on the towers on the inside, but that's something I'm not really going to be able to do because the fact is I don't have the ability currently to go on land. So I'm going to call this castle done, at least as best as I can. So, is it possible to actually play Minecraft as a fish? Yes, it is, thanks to certain mods such as Origins, which I have installed, which you'll be able to see the full list of mods in the description. Otherwise, this is the aquatic castle that I have built. And for one last thing to do before all is said and done, I have some gold ingots here, which I can just get a hold of somehow. There they are. Because I do have one ocean trim left that I have in mind to be used. As you see, I have the smithing templates, the coastal, which I've been using for my armor. Otherwise, the tide armor trim is one very important for this entire character. I had in mind the fact of becoming a aquatic king of swords, and for that I do have to have one thing in particular. I gotta have myself a crown. So without further ado, if I quickly just go over here and equip this resource pack, which was supposed to be enabled beforehand but somehow got enabled thanks to problems. With it, we do have ourselves a crown, but that's not it. We are going to plop these in here, and we now have, with this trim, our finalized crown. So, this has all been fun, trying to actually play as a fish inside of Minecraft, which you can see my stats did increase. Now, there was going to be a time lapse for building this entire castle here, but lo and behold, the replay mod kind of messed up, and in doing so it kind of corrupted the footage and I couldn't save it. So I built all of this pretty much by hand. Well, I say pretty much, I mean entirely by hand. So I only had to stop a couple times to go get more resources, primarily being the dark prismarine, because you can see the sheer amount of dark prismarine I used. So with that all in mind, let's go back over our current goals we have completed. First off, we have actively decided to go through and play Minecraft as a fish. Now, certain goals were actively for us to beat an ocean monument. Check. We have ourselves our castle built. Check again. And lastly, we now have ourselves our golden crown with the title trim, which is another check. And in doing so, we have now become the king of the sea. So, this has all been fun. If you'd like to see more of this, like, comment, subscribe, wish to. Let me know of any game you'd like to see me play, or in this case, any more mods, because this has been very fun. It's been a bit different actually playing as a fish, because I can't go on land. And I also discovered a quick problem with the conduit and the ability to have, well, the ability to be a fish in water. The conduit there, it is active, as you can see, conduit power, which is still ticking. I go up here, and I'm immediately drowning. As soon as that effect wears off, it will immediately have me count as drowning, and then that's it. But with all that, it has been a fun time trying to actively play as a fish in Minecraft, or as you can see by the skin, more of an axolotl, but I just kind of like the axolotl skin, so I just equipped that. So, without further ado, thank you all for watching this episode. This has been Minecraft Journeys, and, well, I hope to see you in another video. So, goodbye.